The forest was dark, the moon was hidden. Elara, brave and bold, loved exploring these woods. She knew every path, she knew every tree. But tonight, something felt different. A low growl echoed through the trees. Elara stopped. Her heart pounded. She wasn't alone. Two glowing eyes pierced the darkness. A large creature stepped into a moonbeam. It was a wolf, bigger than any she'd ever seen. Its fur was silver, and its eyes held a strange intelligence. Elara was scared, but she stood her ground. The wolf took a step closer, then another. It lowered its head and sniffed the air. Elara held her breath. The wolf looked at her, its eyes seeming to see right through her. Then, just as suddenly as it appeared, the wolf turned and vanished into the trees. Elara stood there, heart still racing, wondering what she had just encountered. What was that creature, and why did it feel so familiar? Days turned into weeks. Elara couldn't shake the memory of the silver wolf. She started leaving food at the edge of the woods, hoping it would return. One night, under a full moon, she saw him again. He was cautious at first, wary. But as Elara spoke to him in soft tones, he slowly approached. She held out her hand and he sniffed it gently before nuzzling against it. A bond began to form between them, built on trust and a shared loneliness. They met every night. Elara learned his name was Kalen. She discovered that he wasn't like other wolves. He was different, special. Their bond deepened, growing into something more than friendship. It was the beginning of love, a love that defied all reason. One night, as they sat beneath the stars, Kalen turned to Elara, his eyes filled with a deep sadness. He had something to tell her, something that would change everything. Kalen revealed his secret under the silver glow of the moon. He wasn't just a wolf, he was a werewolf. A curse ran through his blood, transforming him every full moon. He had tried to stay away, to protect Elara, but her kindness had drawn him in like a moth to a flame. Elara was shocked, but her love didn't waver. She wanted to be with Kalen, curse or no curse, but their love was forbidden. People feared what they didn't understand. If anyone found out about Kalen, they would hunt him down. Kalen told Elara about his past, about the night he was bitten, about the fear and the anger he had struggled with. He told her about the hunters, those who saw him as a monster to be destroyed. Their love was surrounded by danger, but their connection grew stronger with each shared secret. But as their love blossomed, a new threat emerged from the shadows, one that knew Kalen's secret and wanted him dead. Chapter 4. The Hunter's Mark. A stranger came to town, a man with eyes as cold as ice and a rifle on his back. His name was Silas, and he was a hunter of the supernatural. He had tracked Kalen for weeks, drawn by rumors of a large silver wolf. Silas spread fear and distrust, whispering tales of monsters lurking in the woods. He rallied the townspeople, turning them against the unknown. Elara knew she had to warn Kalen, but it was already too late. One night, as Kalen and Elara met in their secret clearing, the sound of gunshots shattered the peace. Silas and his men had found them. Kalen fought back, protecting Elara with his life, but he was outnumbered. As Silas closed in, his rifle aimed at Kalen's heart, Elara stepped in front of him, shielding him with her own body. A single gunshot echoed through the night, leaving the fate of the lovers hanging in the balance. Chapter 5. A bond unbreakable. The gunshot had struck Elara, not Kalen. As she lay bleeding on the forest floor, Kalen's rage burned hotter than the sun. He fought back with the ferocity of a cornered animal, driving the hunters back into the darkness. He cradled Elara in his arms, her life fading fast. He had to save her, but how? His curse, the very thing that made him different, held the key to her survival. With a heavy heart, Kalen made a choice. He bit Elara, sharing his curse with her, hoping to save her life. As dawn broke, Elara opened her eyes. She was alive, but something was different. She could feel a strange power coursing through her veins, a wildness she had never known before. She looked at Kalen, her eyes reflecting the rising sun, now the same shade of amber as his. They were both cursed, both different, but they were alive, and their love, now stronger than ever, would see them through. Chapter 6, to be continued. Elara and Kalen stood side by side, two against the world. They had each other, but their journey was far from over. Silas, though wounded, had escaped. He would return, seeking vengeance for their defiance. And now, with Alara bearing the mark of the werewolf, they had more to fear than ever before. Their love story was just beginning, a tapestry woven with threads of romance, danger, and the supernatural. They would face challenges, confront their enemies, and learn to control the wildness within. But one thing was certain: their love, forged in moonlight and tested by fire, would never die.